Hey folks, Sivak here. Welcome to a new Let's Play. I'm going to be playing a game called The Adventures of Bobo for Windows. It's a clone of The Adventures of Lolo for the NES and a few other systems. I got the idea to play this game from another YouTube user by the name of Sakimoto Fanboy. And it's pretty similar, not entirely the same. I'll point out any significant differences when we get to them. But anyway, I'll show you in a sec here when it loads. So the premise of the game is pretty simple. You just want to collect hearts, and this enemy here is similar to the snaky enemy, where they just sit in place and don't really do much. You can shoot them off the screen when you get shots. Certain hearts will give you those shots. And you get the chest, and all is well. You proceed to the next room. These here are like the gall enemies, where they sit asleep until you get the last heart, and they'll wake up and shoot fireballs at you when you get into their line of sight. But we got our trusty shots to help bypass that. And the skulls, like the gall enemies, will also wake up, but these things will chase you around the room, and if they touch you, you die. We've got our good old blocks here to help keep them at bay. Let's see. One little difference, which I'll just show right now, if you push enemies into the water like this, in the NES games they will sink and then respawn, but here they just sit there and you can ride on them like rafts. And that becomes a key to the certain other levels, like here I'll show you. So there we go, and you can see he keeps moving. Alright, here's a new enemy, these knights here. What they'll do is move towards you when you get into their sight, and they just try to keep you trapped in place. Sort of like the rocky enemies, although they don't move freely around the room, so not quite as annoying. And this here is the last part of the first floor. Him to block the gall enemy up there, which provides a safe passage. So that's 1 down, 9 to go. Okay, this here is also different. That little big guy at the bottom is a clone of us, and what he does moves in the opposite direction that we move. So, go up, he goes down. And as you can see, he can also collect the hearts for us. And that, of course, becomes a key in later puzzles. So, we need him to for us, and you can kill him off all you want. Alright, these here are the evil eye, which are the exact clones of the Medusa enemies, where if you get into their line of sight and nothing is solid between you and them, you will be shot, and the shot is not avoidable. And trees are not a solid object, in terms of shots, that is. The enemies can shoot through them, but you cannot. So, nothing too tough here, though. Alright. This isn't too bad either. This is also not that bad. One of the more annoying parts of the game is, though, you never know which hearts will have shots unless you do trial and error. It's one of the things I never like too much about the series. You have to do a little bit of guesswork, but in most cases, though, it's not too bad. That level gave you way too many shots. Alright, these things are like the non-Medusa enemies, where they will move either horizontally or vertically. And again, if you enter their line of sight and nothing's between you and them, you will get shot. Unavoidably. But this isn't too bad. The guy who made this did give the enemies different names, although I haven't seen that little site for it in a long time, so I can't remember all of them.